The Good Intentions podcast is coming to an end. I want to. This was an experiment, right? This was something that I wanted to try. I wanted to try creating a podcast about things philosophical, about the problems that I observe in the world. The idea that if you disagree with me, you are a bad person, right? That is the thing that I oppose more than anything. And I think it is, kind of a hallmark of the classic religious right. It is a hallmark of the newer social justice left. And it is universal in the human condition that we divide into tribes, and that these tribes oppose one another, and there is a moralistic preachiness among all of this thing. And I wanted to try to do something to try to level the discourse, to try to make it so that we can disagree, but not have to have it descend into moral piety and the vitriolic discourse that we have in the world today. I think that is a lofty goal, a thing that, man, humanity needs it, and I don't know how we get there, but I'm coming to the conclusion that this podcast is not taking that forward. And so it was an experiment, and I don't think that it's going to move the needle in the direction that I wanted things to go. And so, you know what? At this point, it's not a worthwhile endeavor. So I don't know what the path forward is. I think this is a problem that needs to be solved. I don't know that it's solvable, but I think my attention needs to be in other places right now. And perhaps it's not even possible that I can do anything about this problem. So for now, this is going to be the end of this effort. And thank you to everybody who has supported this, everybody who has had conversations with me, all the people who have engaged in comments and all of those things. I've learned from this effort, and it was not at all a waste. I definitely have found that that I don't know how to engage in this space, right? Featuring software developers who have stories to tell is something that I found a natural talent for. This is something that at this point has not gotten to the point of feeling like I've got a knack for it. And maybe it is that I'm quitting too soon, and I would have gotten there. But I think that this is, it's not where I want to put my attention at this time. I'm going to continue to try to learn and grow and all of those things. But I recorded a conversation that was intended to further this cause, and I think it did the opposite of that. I don't think it's worth sharing. There was really nothing about it that was really driving this thing forward. So with that, I think this is just going to be the end. And best of luck to everybody out there. And maybe there's a way that something grows out of this that could make a contribution at some point in the future. But this is the end of the Good Intentions podcast.